Louie Gohmert, one of my favorite congressmen, always with wacky theories. He's got another one for you. Comes up with one, it appears once a week. This one is about how the jobs plan that Obama has proposed has nothing to do with jobs. In fact, it is a secret plan to help gays. You're thinking, that can't be right, man. I mean, how in the world did he come to that conclusion? Well, he has found a portion of the bill related to exemptions for married people or non-married people regarding their taxes. I'm going to explain to you what the reality is after we get Gohmert's goofy theory on it, okay? But look at the wild, unbelievable connection he's made.
Something nice he's throwing out for gay folks that are living together, and so he can tell them, actually, you're better off not getting married because there's a marriage penalty here if you're the head of a single household. You've got an exemption of $225,000. If you're all other cases, $200,000. So it really penalizes married individuals. If you want to get divorced, it is good news for you, because if you're married and you're filing a joint return and two people get $250,000 exemption, or you're married filing singly and you get a $125,000 exemption, the good news if you're thinking about divorce is you can actually get divorced and have $75,000 to $100,000 higher exemption if you just get divorced, and you can even live together. This is the president's proposal. Live together and you get a whole lot more of an exemption than if you're married.
All right, first let's just correct the record. Married people have an advantage on taxes if they get married rather than if they stay apart. And what this bill tries to address is that disparity, right? So it tries to equal it out, which Gohmert never tells you, of course. It pretends that all it's doing is punishing married people. In reality, what Gohmert's in favor of is the government incentivizing marriage. Now, as a conservative, you might think, well, that makes sense. He's in favor of marriage, and so he wants to incentivize it. But wait a minute, as a conservative, that also doesn't make any sense, because I thought you didn't want the government in our business, and here's the government deciding what you should do with your life, whether you should get married or not, and doing that with a tax incentive. Aren't you supposed to hate those kind of incentives and the government playing those games and becoming so big and getting involved in your life? Well, of course, Gohmert is totally hypocritical about that. But more important than that, I mean, how long did he have to work on this to somehow connect the jobs plan to how Obama's secretly trying to help gay people? I mean, they were probably spitballing in the office like, all right. What if we said the jobs plan leads to more people having jobs, but then that'll mean more gay people having jobs, and that means Obama's secretly trying to help gay people get jobs? No, that doesn't work. How about the tax code? I mean, they had to go through a lot of stuff, I guess, to find out how he can make this a gay issue, right? But leave it to Gohmert. He's good at this stuff. One more from Gohmert.
Now, of course, the founders, they all understood marriage to be between a man and a woman, and that's the way the history of the country's been. And study after study have shown that children, the odds are children will be better adjusted if they have the two-parent home, the traditional two-parent home. This president, by virtue of the power to, as the old saying, the power to tax, the power to destroy, takes a shot at traditional, conventional marriage.
Yeah, jobs plan is all about destroying traditional marriage. I love Gohmert because of the stuff he makes up. He's like, the founding fathers were very clear on the marriage between one man and one woman. I could be wrong. I don't believe there's a single quote from the founding fathers on that issue. I would love for Gohmert to produce that. Really, Benjamin Franklin was like, a penny saved is a penny earned, plus gay dudes suck. Okay, if you're going to get married, it should definitely be to a chick. I don't remember that in the Federalist Papers. I really don't. But Gohmert's up there. He's like, founding fathers, they got to be on my side. They must have hated gay people, even though they never spoke a word about it. Okay, and then he says, oh, by the way, two-parent homes, study after study shows they're better. By the way, those same studies shows that the two parents, it doesn't matter if they're gay or straight. It could be two dads or two moms, and it's better for the kid than just one parent. He forgot to leave that out, but I'm sure the founding fathers had, what was it? It was Federalist number 39 that talked about that, right? Right, okay, well, you'll see that in the next Gohmert speech. All right, so that's Gohmert for you. I don't want to overuse it, but of course, when I saw it, I thought,
Come on, come on.